Hi everyone, this is ScreenguardGuy, and today's game is going to come to us from the GEST July series. It will feature Pacific.Palit as well as Invasion. I've been really looking forward to this series. A lot of my favorite teams are being in the pool. We've seen already quite a bit of strong play coming in from a lot of teams. I was just watching one game featuring Stars Boba as well as XCN, which is just a fantastic game that I really have to recommend. I actually did a cast of it, but unfortunately I forgot to turn on my microphone. And it was the most depressing thing in the world because it was a really good cast. I learned some new things. I learned that Furion has an Aghanims upgrade, which is something I hadn't known before. But looking at it, I don't think it's really that great an upgrade. It's like an extra 50 damage and an extra 2 targets. So I'm like, that's why I've never seen anybody get it. And we're going to start off with a Morphling ban. Morphling, of course, a very powerful late game carry. He works very well because he any items he gets in terms of damage also, translate very well for late game. They translate very well for health. That morph ability of his, he's so difficult to bring down. Just one of the, I'd say, more tanky late game carries in the early game. Certainly very difficult to bring down. Waveform, he has so many escape mechanisms, just absolutely beautiful. And Earthshaker, we've been seeing him banned more and more lately. Usually not so much in the ban phase, but very much a first pick kind of hero. Now teams are starting to say, you know what? I really don't want to have to deal with him. He's such a fantastic ganker. He's got like 3 stuns that, in the late game, he's still very relevant, especially if you can get a Blink Dagger. Just absolutely painful in terms of team fights. And so, yeah, he does tend to shut down a lot of pushing. And just very powerful hero overall, and particularly in team fights. Him and Puck, I think, are probably, like, in terms of, like, who can initiate very well and just, like, change a team fight. I'd say those are the two. Brewmother's also going to be banned. No Lycanthrope ban so far. Is there going to be another one coming in from Pacific? No, instead it'll be Lanaya, giving Invasion the chance to pick up a Lycanthrope if they want. They banned the Darkseer, and I guess Vacuum's kind of a good skill, as well as a Nagasiren. I mean, okay, I don't want to get into talk really too much about Darkseer, but I don't think he's that great a hero. Rubik will be the first one picked up. Not Windrunner, not Lycanthrope, which are the very common picks. I guess they decide, you know what, we want the Rubik, so versatile a hero. Very much, if you want to pick Lycanthrope, I'll just steal your Shapeshift. I don't know if that's what their thinking is, but he's a very capable hero. Usually we do sometimes see him played in the mid lane. Very much though, in the Southeast Asian scene, we'll see him played as a tri-lane sort of support. Doesn't really need that much farm. I think it's a shame because he's a great ganker, but really, what items do you want to get for him? I mean, a large mana pool would be good, so any spells he steals, he can really take advantage of that. I'm not so sure if he can carry into the late game. I'd like to see more Wisp and more Thrall, which I really feel they've been a bit left out in the Southeast Asian scene. Anyway, Lycanthrope getting picked up as well as Beastmaster. Beastmaster, that 4-second roar is just absolutely fantastic. Usually picked as a counter to the Lycanthrope because he ganks so very well. And yep, we're going to be seeing a Windrunner also picked up. Very popular. Probably the most popular support in the game. I'm not sure, like, in any scene. Windrunner has been seeing a lot of play in the ban list as well. I prefer, well, I mean, she's got a great stun. I don't really like Cho. I don't really like her so much, but very recently we've been seeing her play a lot of mid lanes, solo mid lanes, and just being played as a DPS dealer, which is, I think, quite cool. Just going to be speeding up a little bit here, because obviously Invasion taking a very long time. And it's going to be a Crystal Maiden, a very strong support. It's particularly in the, I'd say more the early game. She can definitely set up a lot of ganks. And, Bite, Freezing Field is always a great spell. Shadow Demon will also be picked up, one of my favorite supports of all time. I think Disruption is probably one of the best skills I've ever seen. It combos so well with so many skills. Particularly if we're going to see like a Thrall pickup, which would be just fantastic. Puck is also going to be banned. A great, as I said, the impact he has in team fights, and certainly if you can get an early blink. Wondering what Pacific should be picking up. Well, I'd say they already have the late game, so maybe another ganker, somebody with a stun, reliable stun. Sven would be nice, but I don't think that'll happen. Vengeful Spirit would be great because they do need, I think, another support on the Pacific side. Invasion, in the meantime, they need to start thinking about DPS dealers and tanks of their own. Dragon Knight's still in the mix. Chaos Knight is still in the mix. Good amount of knights. Rogue Knight. I think there are 5 knights, if I'm not mistaken. Omni Knight, Holy Knight, Dragon Knight, Chaos Knight, and I know there are 5. Just because I remember I once played in a team with 5 knights, and it was okay, I guess. And we're going to be seeing what... I know that you can't do 5 of anything else. Like, I tried it with Shadows. There are only 4 Shadows, I believe. And Assassins, I think there are only 4 as well. If you guys can list that down below, that'd be nice. Because I keep forgetting. Just going to be speeding it up. My goodness, they are taking a very, very long time. Well, what do they need? Weaver's still in the mix. I think a Weaver would be just absolutely fantastic. We've seen Bounty Hunter being sort of a resurgence in Bounty Hunter, which would be great, I guess. But I think a Weaver would be better. Damage dealers, Shadow Fiend. We've been seeing a little bit, but usually that's more of a Apple Park sort of specialty hero. In terms of, I think Pacific definitely need Avenger Spirit would be great. I mean, just that extra damage, just so fantastic. Somebody to help out with the ganks. There's a reliable stun there. Somebody, we need some chasing power. Somebody like Queen of Pain, I noticed, hasn't been banned or picked, which is very unusual. She's usually very, very popular. Shadow Strike is really good for slowing down, and the amount of burst damage she can give off with the Scream as well as the Sonic Wave is just absolutely amazing. Night Stalker also very good, I guess, but he really needs, Pacific needs, I think, another support. Can't really, he still could go to Night Stalker and then another support. Meanwhile, I think a lot of powerful heroes can be mad. Morphling, anybody can go toe to toe with Lycanthrope. I don't think they can, so should go for a more ganking route. At the moment, I'm thinking a Weaver. Weaver's not a bad choice. Razor, we haven't seen Razors in a while. That would be very, very cool to watch. And it's going to be a Queen of Pain. There's that burst damage. Not so sure if it's the best choice. She's a very, very frail hero, but certainly the mobility is definitely going to help, especially if the Windrunner can get a Force Staff jumping in and out of battles. I see it being a very, very, a very kiting kind of game, which is always very, very good, but still nobody very tanky on the invasion side. I really want to see a Dragon Knight or a Chaos Knight there. Somebody can take the pain. And we're going to be seeing on Pacific side, an AoE stun would be great. Pit Lord. A Magnetar, somebody with a big stun. Enigma would also be very, very good. Fulfills the support role. We haven't seen Enigmas in a while. Such a great jungler. Just suffers a bit of trouble with mana cost. If you get a Soul Ring, always good. And a Blink Dagger, which just, helps out with that mobility. I'm not sure if they can catch, though, with that Black Hole, which is, the real reason why you want to pick the Enigma. Somebody with a stun, somebody who can help out with the chasing. I'm just trying to think of really superb chasers that have not been picked up. Furion is still there. No, not the best chaser, and he's sort of a semi-carry. He kind of needs a little bit of farm, especially if you're going to be putting the Beastmaster in the mid lane, which I suspect they will be doing. Lycanthrope, going to be trying. Oh no, it will be a Thrall. Thrall works very, very well with Shadow Demon. Kinetic Field, of course, as well as that Static Storm. Just such a great combo if you can just trap the guy there for a few seconds. Kunkka also very, very good. Shadow Demon just works very well with a lot of heroes, and he lanes so well. He doesn't need a lot of farm. Poison does a ton of damage. Absolutely great. I'd say they need somebody to hold another item. I guess a Chun would be great for Pacific, just to hold the mechanism. Thinking on Invasion, they need to start thinking about some late game, just big DPS. I mean, Chun is still there if they want it. Not so sure if he really fits the build, though. I think a Weaver at this point would be the best pick, although, I don't know. I'm not the best player. They don't really have an early game lineup. I don't think they have that great a ganking lineup either. No real, I think only the Shackle Shot and the Telekinesis. I guess the Bite, as well as the Bite, so I guess that's okay, but they're not really that good. Like, the Shackle Shot is only a mini stun. It's not really that reliable. It'd be a Pugna. Not sure how I feel about this. At the moment, I've got to say I favor Pacific, and I think they can pick up any hero they like, and they'd still have the advantage. So, why not go big and go Meepo? I've never seen a Meepo being played in the pro scene, and I think it's a shame. It's a real shame, that's all I'm saying. Too bad Skywrath Mage isn't in here. And we're going to be speeding it up yet again for the final pick. Okay, let me try and just guess this final pick. It will be a support. Because, you got Lycanthrope. No, it'd be someone who can support and gank. Just Vengeful Spirit, because, that extra damage is just so good. There's definitely going to be, I think, a roaming Shadow Demon with somebody else. Earthshaker would have been nice. Ancient Apparition's still in there if you really, really want him. Then you can have the DPS. But Furion would be fantastic. Really, there's no shortage of heroes that would complement this lineup. I don't think Invasion. Invasion really do have to start getting those ganks off early. I don't think they have enough stuns to do it. I'm not so sure if they can take down the Lycanthrope, so... In fact, they could just go another late game, like a PA or Spectre. We've been seeing a lot of play as Spectre recently as a ganker, which I really, really like, instead of her traditional role as a 70-minute late game carry. Thinking, just get an anti-mage. Just forget about it. Just go full, late game. Just let the 3 Beastmaster or whatever farm. But of course, there's the danger. Pugna, a very powerful pusher. Rubik, not to be underestimated. I wonder who's going to go mid. If it's going to be possibly the Windrunner, and we see a carry Windrunner, which is definitely something not to be underestimated. And still be a Shadow Shaman, definitely helps out those extra disables, and doesn't need. I mean, well, kind of needs a lot of levels. You want levels quickly, especially. That's the most important thing on the Shadow Shaman. But yeah, a very very powerful hero overall. I wouldn't say it would be the best roamer, but not bad. We see we'll just check out the items here since they seem to be already be done. Rubik's going to be going to the bottom lane. He's picked up a number of GG branches as well as those tangos. Crystal Maiden going to be playing support. Oh, no. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a roaming party first. Windrunner. Oh, there's going to be a Ring of Basilius picked up. Going to be a Ring of Protection picked up into Basilius for the Pugna. And it looks like he's going to get a lot of farm. And, yeah, just a lot of clarities on that Windrunner. She's definitely not going to be soloing a lane. Number of clarities, and on that Shadow Demon, on that Thrall as well as that Shadow, and then Shadow Demon has picked up the wards. There's going to be definitely some warding action. Just going to keep an eye out there in case those groups actually do meet. Very, very early bottle going to be going for on the Rexar. He's only picked up 2 GG branches, as well as those tangos and Ring of Basilius on that Lycanthrope. Likely going to try and hit his Vlads first. Please don't be a... The thing about Lycanthrope, he carries very, very hard in the late game. And a lot of heroes, he's really skilled. Is Inner Beast. Wow. No axes. He just hasn't saved skill point. That's cool. What was I saying? The thing about him. Lycanthrope? Was I talking about Lycanthrope? There's that extra EXP. Oh. There's like extra 70 EXP. Split with the Windrunner. Crystal Maiden getting that EXP action? Yeah, she did. That's good. That's good EXP. The thing about... disruption, and to a bit of extra damage. And the rune has been picked up by a Rasta, who's going to be going to the top lane. The thing about Lycanthrope, he doesn't come in... another Ring of Basilius? I've been noticing multiple Ring of Basiliuses in a lot of games. Not sure if that's the best strategy, but, why not Ring of Aquilus plus Ring of Basilius? It doesn't stack, but okay. And it's going to be Beastmaster against Rubik. Beastmaster should have an okay time once he gets his bottles. Surprisingly, I mean, he's such a strong mid laner, such a natural mid laner somehow. Yeah, the thing about what should we call it? Ooh, there's gonna be a bit of a go. Bite has gone off. He's definitely gonna fall. All those right clicks as well. That Shadow Strike, very very early first blood, coming in from the Scourge. Very nicely done. And is there gonna be a bit of a tussle here? Crystal Maiden skilling a Brilliance Aura, gonna give everybody a bit of extra mana regen. Maybe I have underestimated the potential of this lineup. The thing about Lycanthrope, he doesn't come in until he's like a great late game player. He's not really the most engaging before the 30-minute mark though. And a lot of teams have been trying to make him more active in the pushing phase by giving him items like Necrobook. I really don't think that works. I think that's it's really trying to force a hero to be something that he's not. I really don't think he should be a pusher. I mean, it kind of works because of that that Feral Impulse, I guess, which makes his units stronger, but I really don't think that's what it's supposed to be for. It's supposed to make his wolves stronger. And they're very, very powerful creatures, those wolves. Not that Necrobook isn't powerful, but really shouldn't force it to be something it's not. There's going to be a bit of harass. Lycanthrope forced to eat a lot. Oh, sorry. Shadow Demon, very, very low. These two are exactly the same, I'm going to be honest. And he's already picked up his Basilius. That's going to be nice and handy. 2-minute mark. Has he picked up his bottle yet? That's about the time where you're expecting the Beastmaster to pick up his bottle. He's going to use those axes to harass and just get a bit of farm. Meantime, Rubik's already picked up his bottle. He spent a lot more gold than the Rexar did. Just going to be seeing... Okay. Thing is, I'm going to have to jump around the map. I really don't want to miss a kill. If I miss a kill, it's not going to be so good. And, ooh, Inner Beast build. Very, very cool. And look at the amount of harass going off. Wow, very good job coming in from the Windrunner, as well as the Pugna. Is there going to be a chase coming in? Nope, sorry. Just a bit more harass. Oh, man, this Shadow Shaman not going to have the best time coming in from those... just Crystal Maiden can come in and gank anytime she wants. She's going to be doing a very nice pull from those neutrals. Going to get herself quite a bit of farm. Queen of Pain already picked up boots. Wow, that's fantastic. In the meantime, we haven't seen so much... and really any ganking attempts coming in from the Sentinel side, which is really what they need to do. I mean, this is so squishy. It's only got like 500. Kidding? A melee creep has more health than this Pugna. He's only level 2. Just take him down. Take him down. You got Kinetic Field. You got Disruption. You know, Kinetic Field and Disruption. A few right clicks from that Lycanthrope. Not that I'm any expert on how to play the game. Of course, you always got Windrunner. She can only Shackle Shot, Disrupt it. Maybe they're just okay, content to farm and harass, I guess. But I really think that might be a mistake. I really think they should be trying to seize the opportunity the same way that Scourge are doing up here. It's going to be a oh, very, very nicely done. Very nicely played. But is he going to fall? Yes, he will fall again. Very nice attempt coming in from the Scourge, but there's going to be a go made here. There's the kinetic field combo I was talking about. Those wolves and the right clicks coming in from the Shadow Demon are going to bring him down. Shadow Demon got more balls than I could throw. Queen of Pain looking very, very low. Very just lucky he wasn't caught by the Shadow Shaman at that point. Only level 3, and in the moment we're just going to go to a quick level. Yes, level 3 on that Lycanthrope as well. Are they going to make a go? Nice ward. It's going to run out soon. It's really at the 4-minute mark. Wards will run out if they're planted early on, about 6-minute mark. So, and we're just going to be seeing anything really. I haven't missed a kill so far, and I'm very surprised. I'm more surprised than you guys. There's going to be more right clicks. I guess now might be a good time to talk. No, it's not. Now it's not really a good time to talk at all. Just wanted to talk about some things. Just going to be a screen pain as well as another go made. Oh, look at him. He's practically walking in slow motion, the combined skills. And there's the bite, and it's going to finish him off. Rasa not having the best time. Definitely those two supports at the bottom. They're going to want to try and get another kill, and then they're going to want to migrate to the top just to get a gank off. Queen of Pain can be so deadly if left alone. And there's going to be that gank we talked about. A few more right clicks, but nothing's going on. Going to be more damage coming on the Windrunner, but she has Windrun. She should be able to get away just fine. Meanwhile, Lycanthrope looking in a lot of trouble. Those wolves are going to dive. Yes, and the Lycanthrope manages to get a kill. Now Pugna looking in a lot of danger, but he should be out. He should get out just fine. In the meantime, Shadow Shaman's gone to the mid. I think that might be a mistake. Beastmaster's picked up 1 belt of Giant Strength. Not sure what that's supposed to be for. Meantime, Queen of Pain. It's just having the time of her life. Picked up a ring of health. Likely going to go for Bloodstone, maybe? Perseverance into Lincoln's? Who knows? And Shadow Demon, yeah, he's got boots. He's living up. He's just living a dream. And, yeah. Lycanthrope not yet picked up his Mask of Death. All the heroes here are looking very, very low. A single good power shot could be the end of them. And, yep. Shadow Shaman, I don't think you should be giving free farm to a Queen of Pain, but I'm not a professional player. I don't play this for money. I don't even comment this for money. We're going to be seeing, just want to check out a very, very, there's that well-placed power shot I was talking about, but, oh, the Pugna can't run in. There's going to be a lot of damage coming in. She's got a null. Increased movement speed from the Windrun. Sorry, that looks so much like a null. I was like, huh? Is Rubik nearby? Everyone's getting brilliant. Oh, what a nice shackle in, but oh, Aether Shock's gonna finish her off. Very nice defensive Decrepify coming in from that Pugna. I would never have done it because I forget about Decrepify all the time. But yep, not enough magic damage coming in. Aether Shock very nicely skilled on the Shadow Shaman. Gonna get some kills. Gonna make up for his slightly earlier failures, I guess. Now this top lane is gonna get free farm. Perseverance already picked up in the Queen of Pain. I think she should go for some big damage items. Just forget about Bloodstone, forget about Lincoln Sphere. Just go straight, huge damage items, man. I don't know, Aghanims. Try out the Hex or something to fight against the Lycanthrope, he's gonna be a bother. It's like you can't ignore the Lycanthrope. He's just his sheer right click ability. I think he can come in earlier as a ganker. To be completely honest, once he gets his Vlads and some boots, I think he's just perfectly valid as a right clicker if he has good supports. Like, I don't know. There's going to be that. Oh man, so much damage. And yep, ward's already dropped. And another right click. Oh, Shadow Shaman's actually going to survive this one. Kinetic field going to be placed defensively. I don't think that was necessary. No real chase coming in. But yeah, and he's only got about 100 life, hanging around with so little life. It's very Some women would find that attractive, I hear. But also very, very dangerous. And we're going to be seeing anything else? Nope. Is there going to be a go? Yeah, there's a shackle shot as well as a nice telekinetic throw. Is that enough? There's going to be some axes. I don't think that was necessary. Yeah, those axes I think were what killed him in the end. There's a bite. Oh my goodness, the Scourge managing to turn that around. Letting themselves another 2 kills. Score is currently 3-5. Of course, this is the team with Lycanthrope against the team without Lycanthrope. So, maybe I'm hyping Lycanthrope up too much. He's finished his mask. He's got a Mask of Death. He's going to be getting his Vlads very, very soon. Mana Boots already up on that Rubik, and we're going to be seeing just boots as well as some smoke on the Crystal Maiden, they're going to be roaming. Will it get something? There's a Boots as well as a Bracer. Oh, this guy running around with so little life. Seriously, Windrunner is going to just power shot and you're just going to cry yourself to sleep. In the meantime, Queen of Pain just allowed to do whatever she wants, knocking down 2 towers with impunity, I guess. Impunity, is that the right word? But the thing about knocking towers down is it does actually make it easier to farm for your carry. Or really anybody in general, because they can farm around here and it's, you know, they have better vision, they plant wards. It's harder to gank them. I don't know. You gotta, everything you gotta give and get. Anyway, there's gonna be, sorry, apologies for missing that, even though I saw that. Telekinetic Throw as well as a Frostbite, bringing down a Lycanthrope. That is big. Meantime, Sentinel not having this, not having a good time at all. Certainly any advantage I imagine them having is being shut down. They did not really capitalize on the fact they had disruption as well as kinetic field. There's definitely going to be a telekinetic toss. No? There's a glimpse made onto that Rubik. Glimpse, a very, very powerful ganking spell. It works just so well. And there's going to be yet another push coming in. Wow, a roar has to be made on that Queen of Pain. I don't think that was necessary. Oh, she could have Sonic Waved at any time. There's going to be a go. Finally, she and that Beastmaster are having a dance for ages. And I don't think they're going to catch her. I mean, they have a blink. I think it was just way too late, the capitalization. And there's going to be that disruption. No follow-up. No, there it is. There comes that Shackles. If this isn't timed perfectly, yes. And she does go down in the end. Beautiful play. Everything's beautiful play unless it fails. Only Boots. Oh, my God. Only Boots on the draw. Not having the best time at all. This tower's very low. Nobody seems to be defending it. Nobody seems to be hurried to deny it. And yep, there it goes. Pugna's going to claim that one easily. And there's going to be a push of their own going to be made on the top lane. Don't know if they can do it. There's going to be Serpent Wards. No, they'll definitely do it. Serpent Wards, of course, such a great pushing instrument. In the meantime, a chase is on, but now he's forced to run away. He's used Shapeshift. Those wolves, are they going to go? No, I don't think that. Oh, sorry, that was stolen. He stole the wolves. Apologies. And there's going to be, yep, the tower's going to go down. So Sentinel trying to get, a bit of ground. They need to capitalize on this. They need to start ganking. They need to get these low health supports. Already level 7 on that Crystal Maiden. Wow, amazing. And then she's picked up an Urn of Shadows as well, which is, oh my god, way more than this Beastmaster. He's trying to go for Necrobook, hasn't completed his boots yet. There's a screen as well as the Disruption. Any stuns? Nope, she's going to blink out just fine. Well, I say just fine. Keep in mind, there's a Shadow Shaman. There we go. Is there going to be a follow-up? Chain Stun. Static Storm, which is going to silence her. Such a powerful skill. In the meantime, bottom lane is getting pushed, and yep, another tower knocked down. I think, are they going to go all the way? The moment they do have the definite advantage, Scourge just, wow, a very potent early game. And Queen of Pain just coming back in, says, do me again, bro. And she's going to scream. Is she going to get another kill? That would be nice if she could. Blinking out just in time. In the meantime, Beastmaster going to try and have to scramble to defend. There's a Shackle Shot, very nicely done. Telekinetic Throw, as well as that Nova is going to, he's actually going to go down to 3 supports. Amazing. Well, I mean, can you consider her a support? She's almost on her way to the mechanism. She'll have that very, very soon. You usually don't see pros buying recipes unless they pretty much have it. There's going to be a Django picked up on the Oblivion Pugna. And they're going to be making another push. Of course, Blast does work on towers, and it's just so very, very strong. That's why it's such a great pushing skill. You can clear a creep wave. Well, you can't really clear a creep wave. You can damage them severely, as well as do damage to towers. How is that not awesome? And he's picked up a Django. Not so sure how I feel about the Django. Not usually a standard Pugna item. I mean, I would have preferred Aghanims, which just gives you that 0 cooldown, but, well, ain't gonna complain. And will be a Lincoln Sphere on that Queen of Pain. Or maybe, I have Scotty. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad item. That would be awesome. Is she having trouble with survivability? I guess, kinda. There's the smoke as well. Is there gonna be a Static Storm? Oops, apologies for missing that kill, but I'm kind of watching this chase at the moment. She's going to get away just fine. She's going to put a Shadow Shot. Is she going to actually get a kill? She's going to... Oh, there's a glimpse. She managed to get a kill on the Thrall first. Now it's just up to her to run away. Yes, she'll get away just fine. In the meantime, look at this army coming, barreling down. This 3-man army able to push just as efficiently as the Sentinel, if not more efficiently. Very, very nicely played coming in from Invasion. I did not expect this. I expected him to be ganked constantly and just, taken down. You have Beastmaster, there's... But playing it very, very well, very, very composed. And yeah, pushing without, I guess, fear. Managing to take down all the outside towers. In the meantime, there's going to be another tower brought down by this lycanthrope. No, I was afraid for a second he got a necrobook. Necrobook will be up, but look at the damage. The insane amount of damage coming in, not being stopped. Tower just about a third or a quarter of its life just gone. The mechanism has not yet been completed on the what's her face, Windrunner, and there is the Force Staff up. In the meantime, this push was successfully shut down. The score is 5-10. Do not. That's I mean I don't want to say that's not that big. I mean that's not really that big of a difference. I mean it's a huge difference. It actually has an impact on the game, but it's not like the game is over. It's not like 30-0. Look at them just farming. It's like, one of those old movies, and there's a Force Staff in with a telekinetic throw and a Fade Ball. Oh, he's got to go just to shapeshift just to escape. I think his Lucky Stars has a little cooldown. And I like that he got boots. That actually makes such a difference. Just to walk around. Unless you're going to use your shapeshift to walk around. It's just, get boots. That's what I feel. Anyway, there's going to be those necrobooks. What levels, though, necrobooks? Only level 1. Level 1. Yeah, level 1. And there's an Urn of Shadows picked up on the Shadow Demon. I really want to check the gold and the items as well as the levels. But I have a feeling if I do that, I'm going to miss something. There's the mana boots. I like the fact they're staying together. That way, it allows them to capitalize on all their stuns. They can chain stun correctly. They can gank if they counter the like these four can take down that lycanthrope no problem. I'd say 3 of them could take down the lycanthrope no problem. So they stay together. I mean, separately they'll be useless. Sure, they get more farm, but they'll be useless and they'll be exposed to ganks. So instead, just stay together and just capitalize on that advantage. Queen of Pain, she does well on her own, so keep her by herself. It makes sense. Just going to check the levels really quick. 7, 9, 10, 7, 7 against 9, 8, 10, 8, 12. Very, very even. Invasion, of course, having a slight advantage because of that level 12. But no, Rasta's going to go down. Very nice initiation. I think those wards a bit wasted. Extra gold for the enemy. And there's going to be the Roshan. I did not... Let me tell you, truth be told, coming into this, I did not see Scourge coming as being the ones to get the Roshan first, and there are no wards, so will they get it? There's a Medallion of Courage on somebody, yes, so the Windrunner is just going to help out so very, very much. The Hawk's going to scout them out. They know there's going to be the convergence. They're going to converge in. Lycanthrope wants it, and I think realizing it, they do move out. Because they have wards, you see. They have wards. That's the... Okay. And yep, so what is going to happen? What does Pacific need to do to get back? 5-11. Wow, jeez. Well, they need to start ganking like crazy and just survive to the late game. Oh, please be for that power treads, not for a necrobook. See, the thing is, you buy items, you can go either way, really, which is great. No, they're just going to go back in. Yeah, they're going to take Roshan. Queen of Pain likely going to get it, and she's already picked up her Lincoln Sphere. She's going to go for a Hex, I'd say. Queen of Pain has... No, Oblivion has acquired the Age of the Immortal. Interesting choice. Well, he's a strong pusher. Why not? Give the man an Aegis. Is that going to be for a Hex? I hope it is. Hex would be a great item at this point. And yep, there's the push, the 4-man push. These four are incredible. Not being cut out in ganks. I think the Sentinel side have to do the same. They just have to start sticking those. Shadow Demon maybe can follow like no, Shadow Demon should definitely go with a Thrall. They're such a deadly combo. There's a Nova as well as a Disruption Shackle Shot just for that mini stun. It's going to be a power shot as well. Lycanthrope going to come to his aid. Nope, bite, and he is dead. There he goes. Queen of Pain was like waiting in the wings and needed to follow up. Yeah, if Lycanthrope had run in, that probably would have died as well. And yeah, this Scourge is just owning it at the moment. Score is 5-12. This early in the game, that is a huge difference. That's just huge. Anyway, Hand of Midas has been picked up on the Crystal Maiden. I love this. Last game I casted, which I didn't put up here, is the Stars Bow one. We saw a 25-minute Hand of Midas, which is just... I'm thinking there's something. There's some sort of strategy like that you normal people don't know about. Only the pros know about this 25-minute Hand of Midas. Hand of Midas and Crystal Maiden. I don't know. I've never seen it before. Shackle Shot onto that. Oh my goodness, the amount of damage, just the burst damage coming from that Queen Pain. She didn't even need to use her ultimate. Just screams. Just absolutely fantastic. He needs more survivability. What at the moment? Bracers? That's what I'm thinking. That's a sad thing if your Lycanthrope has to get bracers. He needs to just farm. Just stay out of it. Let these guys go as like a group. Lycanthrope 3 already completed on that Rexar. Very good, very early, 18 minutes. And he just needs to farm. Go into the jungle, go to the bot lane, go to the top lane. Get some wards up. Make sure just protect against the counter. There's no better protection against ganking than to put wards. And yeah, mechanism. Surprisingly, I believe the Sentinel are farming quite decently. I don't think they're that far behind on items. And in terms of levels, 8, 10, 11, 9, 7 versus 11, 9, 11, 10, 14. So no, a definite advantage from the Scourge for the Scourge. And yes, I believe Rasta is going to go down. Yep, there's the right click. Absolutely deadly. But they managed to defend the push in the end. And I really do. And obviously, you can't say that they don't have late game. He's going to need, just forget, no Necrobooks. If you get Necrobook, you will lose. That's what I'm going to say to this Bane Hollow. He needs to get something damagey. I'm thinking of Razor, just because he needs to survive. I'm thinking Vanguard. That's at this point. That's Django or something. A Django would be great. I'm thinking a Django. Django would be perfect. At the moment, there's no follow-up. Where's the synchronicity? Where's the combination? Where's the Thrall? Where's the Thrall? Is he dead? Yes, he is. No, there he is. There's no damage, no follow-up, and wow, the Scourge are playing this perfectly. I think this is great for the argument. You can't be outplayed. There's no such thing as being outpicked. Either Shock, a great skill for pushing. Of course, an even better would be the ultimate. And there's the Nether Ward dropped where everyone can see it, but where no one can touch it. It's just daring someone to come out and just right-click it. Yeah, the Rasta's going to be hitting it. So just positioning is very, very important. There's no telekinetic. Yes, there is the kinetic field of follow-up as well as the static storm going to silence everyone, but a nice shackle shot. It's going to just, there goes the Beastmaster. Just absolutely amazing. Tower is down. There's the telekinesis. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And yeah, 4-0. Absolutely brilliant play coming in from the Scourge. Wow. I really thought they would lose. I'm just going to be honest. I thought they were outpicked, but I guess there's no such thing as outpicked. And that was just brilliant play. Managing to capitalize on every single advantage. In the meantime, Lycanthrope not participating in that fight, just going to try and push. He's going to get shackle shotted immediately and power shotted. And yeah, that's not what you need. You need to get a Rex right now. And Scourge are going to transition to the top. Unless you can do a one-man push. All he has is a Vlad's and a power shot. I mean, this is not a pushing lineup. You look at it. It's not like a traditionally pushing lineup. And yet they managed to push so very fast. It's only 20 minutes in. And Queen of Pain just doesn't care. She doesn't care like her rest of her teammates have abandoned her. And look at that life drain. Just the most annoying thing in the world. He just stands in the kinetic field and is like, I don't care. I'll be in your kinetic field. What's that? It's not going to do damage. And there's, a really nice. Queen of Pain actually she's going to blink out. And this time, I don't think Pugna's used his, Aegis yet. No, he has used his Aegis. It would have been amazing if he hadn't. And yeah, I think that's GG. It's really difficult to come back from 2 Rexes. But I mean, they do have late game, so I don't want to cast them out. Yeah, they still have the bottom racks. I guess they could do something with that. But the thing is, they don't seem to be able to repel. At the moment, it's 4 to none. Only 21 minutes in. I don't think anybody has buyback at this point. So yeah, very, very well played by the Scourge. And that Rubik, don't tell me that Rubik wasn't a factor. Stealing the right spells, man. Just way to go. It just steals any spells, really. Everybody had such great spells, and there's that shock. But of course, Force Staff, the item in the game, able to save that Crystal Maiden. Wow, I like the hand. I think it was the Hand of Midas, actually. Hand of Midas is the item of the game. The Hand of Midas was the one that, if you notice, when she bought the Hand of Midas, that's when they started really winning. Anyway, it's going to be Ultimate Aura purchased onto that. Rubik. Of course, they can still lose it. It's completely possible. Hex is being picked up. 5th score, though, is 5 to 22. And yeah, I believe the Sentinel not giving up. I think this is the correct play. Gonna go. They need one big team fight. There's Kinetic Field. There's a Roar. There's going to be a lot of damage. Is Rubik going to drop? Axis. Primal Roar has been stolen. Primal Roar, that is so big. There's the mechanism healing everybody. There's the Roar going to go off. Is there anything else? Axis? Nope. Really should have casted Axis immediately afterwards. Lycanthrope going to be so very fast, but he has no chasing ability. He has no... a nice Ward Trap and no stuns. Oh, there's the Disruption to prevent that teleport. She's going to get hit by everything trapped in by all those roots. And then, there it is. I don't think the Lycanthrope should have just started chasing the Rubik. No real points. There's going to be a glimpse. Oh, Force Staff, so good at getting away. In the meantime, I think the base is pretty much in full breach. Nobody defending it at this point. Yeah, at the moment, you can't afford to take team fights if your base is currently under attack. But I think somebody is defending. I just want to check. It's blue. It's gonna be. Is he gonna teleport out? No, gonna die. Freezing field, so very very powerful. Thrall, he's gonna die. Wow. Wow. In the meantime, Throne, not in breach yet. Not in breach yet. Amazingly enough, very well defended. It's gonna be Necrobook as well in the roster. Actually, I think that may be a good choice. They do need more pushing power, and what better than a Necrobook, I guess? I mean, what else are you going to get? You don't really need a Hex. You do need to shut down those 4 staffs. You need a Doombringer, that's what you need. And there it is, the difficulty in defending it once your 2 racks is down. But, I mean, it's perfectly possible. They do have the late game. Lycanthrope can carry anything. They can just, hold out for another 40 minutes. But in the meantime, Scourge side playing very correctly. Everybody getting ultimate orbs. Multiple hexes. Vanguard on the Crystal Maiden. Yeah, why not? Just make her tanky as anything. Just make her like insanely tanky. And that's worked so far. You still get 1400 health. Crystal Maiden. I mean, how much does a Thrall got? Thrall's only got 900. 900. Beastmaster? Beastmaster is on par with the Crystal Maiden for health. That's cool, I guess. Shadow Demon. 900. Doesn't even compare. The amount of farm these supports have, and they're just going to be going down. Supports never to be underestimated. I think that ward should dropped a bit earlier. There's going to be a lot of right clicks. There's the telekinetic throw. He's just going to go down before even... Yeah, just almost before he hit the ground. He already dropped. Those Necrobooks doing so much work, though. Oh, nice wards, but unfortunately Queen of Pain can blink out any second, and Shadow Shaman's going to die. Come on. You're going to see right click. He can't even take down... Lycanthrope can't even bring down that Crystal Maiden. Very nice Shackle shot, and he's going to go. There it is. GG has been called by Pacific. And yeah, overall. Is there a mechanism to heal everybody up? Overall, I don't know what to say. I really like... I guess I feel that the Scourge, the Sentinel did not capitalize on the fact that they were a great ganking team. They didn't make enough goes, way too passive. In the meantime, the Scourge just said, you know what? Just all or nothing. We're not going to win late game. Just start ganking them now. If we gank them and we don't succeed, we're not going to win later on anyway. It's not like if we farm for 50 minutes, something's going to happen. Whereas Pacific, way too content to farm. And yeah, there's going to be the final racks. These are going to be going down. Throne is in full breach. I don't think it can be defended. There's very nice play coming in from that Crystal Maiden, which is always very, very fun to watch. Anything? Anything? Wards could be going off. A nice Shackle, I guess. There's going to be... Shadow Shaman drops. Total score 8-31. It's just going to be some fountain fighting. There's going to be a roar going to go off. Book. And yep, there goes the Ancient. I'm just going to pause it right here so you guys can see the items, such as the Blink Dagger on the Rubik, a Stygian Desolator on the, what's-her-face, Windrunner, as well as a Ghost Scepter on the Queen of Pain. I really would have liked to see a Crystallis, but I guess not enough gold. Ghost Scepter as well on the Crystal Maiden. Very nice. Done. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. Oh, just about the Dota 2. I'll tell you guys later. Okay.